Hey guys, how is everybody doing today? I hope everybody is having an amazing day. So I'm going to jump in the chat because I see you all have been busy today. So we got Michelle and Auntie Patricia. And she says she is sewing bindings, so we'll be listening. And then we've got Miss Iris, Lady Miss Linda. And Day is in the house. And Miss Rita. And let's see here. Everybody is chitty chatties. And we got Miss Linda Miss Linda Faust and Big Sis Joanna, Creative Wanderings. And let's see, there's Melissa and Miss Lori Lee, and Miss Judy and Miss June. Good evening, everybody. I am so sorry that I had to cancel everything from last week. Last Wednesday, my husband wound up rushing me to the ER, and turned out I had a bad kidney infection in both of my kidneys. The right one was worse than the left, but it was in both kidneys, and they believe I passed a kidney stone that caused the infection. Hey, Vintage Joe and Kate. Good evening to you guys all. But I am now on the mend. I am on medication, on antibiotics for it and everything. Because I had like the lower flank or the lower back and flank pain as well as fever. But everything else, all the other tests were normal. The only way they were able to find it was through the CT scan, which is crazy. And when I did my searching up on that and everything, oh, I definitely feel a lot better. I still feel like really drained, but I do feel a lot better. I just get tired really easily right now. So, and then I had to lay down rest. Like lately, I've been falling asleep by like 9, 10 o'clock at night. It's crazy. But yes, I definitely feel a lot better. So tonight we are going to have some fun. We are going to be making this teddy bear. Let's see. I need some fabrics here to cover up details. So this here is the teddy bear that we are going to be making. And it says it where you could either do it scrappy, which is this way over here, or you can try and use yardage, which is what I'm doing. So I will be using yardage. I already have all of my fabrics cut up. I've already went through and did a lot of the little sewing, which is like all the snowballs and creating the components, like the ears and the eyes and nose and mouth and so forth and so on. Let's see, making sure I'm not missing anything. Okay. So while I was down, occasionally I would come in here like half an hour at most because that was all I could handle being upright for. Majority of the time I was down last week, I was laying on the couch not doing anything. You can ask Michelle and Melissa and Day. They were keeping very close tabs of me, and I took Thursday and Friday off work, and from Wednesday night through Saturday afternoon, I spent that time sleeping. But I did get in here and get a little bit of work done, and so we are going to be doing that up. I am starting over on page 9. If you bought the pattern, I'm starting at page 9 where I'm assembling all the components together. And if you type into the chat pattern, PATTERN, into the chat, Nightbot should drop the link for this pattern. And if it does not work, it is also listed in the description box below. I got it off of Etsy. Thank you, Day, so much, because my adopted grandma next door needs a baby quilt for a baby shower she's got to go to for one of her church ladies. Let's see. Glad you're on the mend. Evening, Joe. Judy, June, and Kate. That is the only thing when I am that sick. Laying around sleeping for me seems to make it worse. Yeah, I had no choice but to sleep because the meds they had me on, I couldn't barely eat. All I could stomach was water, and I was just miserable. They're like, well, we can either give you an IV antibiotic to start you out with a very strong hitting antibiotic, and some more, and send you home on an IV of morphine, or we can admit you and keep you on IV antibiotics and get you better. I'm like, let's start with trying me at home first because it costs a lot less. Okay. Come on, Nightbot. Michelle, try it without the exclamation. I don't think I put the exclamation on there. Okay, so step A is where we are going to sew. First of all, let me drop y'all down to the other one. There we are. See, I'm still down here. Okay, so this here is my fabrics. So it's going to be for a little girl. So the teddy bear is going to be this beautiful pink. Yay, it worked. And then the belly and cheeks and stuff like that is going to be this tan color. And then this is going to be my background fabric. So as you see, I got everything pinned and labeled. I got letter A up here. So as I get ready to do these pieces, I am going to remove the letters and all. And I'm just going to be stitching them up. And my goal is to have this completely pieced and everything. Have the main portion of the pattern all done up before the end of the live tonight. Or then all I gotta do is add on the borders. I don't know what I'm gonna do for the borders yet. I need to look at my fabric options and see. I haven't made up my mind yet. So, and then next up is letter B, where we are taking a background and a pink and we're just stitching them together, long sides together. I probably should try and keep these on here. I'll just have to remember that that's letter A. I am not giving out any measurements because this is not my pattern. I am pressing all of my seams open. So we're going to get this all built out tonight and put together to where all I got to do then is figure out what I want to do for my borders and get that done up. And then we will be quilting this. Because then I got to go through all my fabrics to find me a really pretty backing for the baby quilt. It's going to be for a pretty little baby girl. Okay, so next up we need the other ear. Letter C is this other ear. Beautiful little ear. And I like to turn it upside down. That way there I can keep an eye on my seams to make sure they all stay nice and lined up. Hey Dubravka, how are you doing? I'm just keeping my letter B, my little tags on here, so that way there I know exactly where they go and what they are. Let's see. Hey, Annette. And anybody would like this pattern, it is in the description box below, as well as also, let's see. Let me pin that Michelle did it for me. There we go. So here is one of the cute little ears. Let me bring it back some. So there's one of the little adorable little ears. So let's see. Now we got to press letter B. Still cold and tons of snow in northern Ontario, Canada. Well, keep that right there where it's at. I don't want anything to do with that. We actually have, I think my husband said like 50s and 60s coming for a temperature this weekend. I'm like, oh, yes. So here's section B. Section D. Next up is this right here. And it's where we have this nice big huge background with one of these pieces here that is where I snowballed the corner. Let's see. Yeah, I am very sorry, Dubravka, that you're still having really bad, yucky, cold weather. However, I do not want anything to do with it. I'm on my live stream. Okay. Uh, let's see. Ooh, no thank you, Dubravka. That is way too cold. I am so sorry. Now, who in here is interested in doing up one of these teddy bear quilts? So here's letter C. Same as letter A, but just reversed. Now next up we have letter E, which is a bunch of different components. Because now we're going to be starting to build out the face. So we're going to move this off to the side and put it just down here for right now. Because I got all my little components here all pinned up and ready to go. So now I'm just going to stitch them up. Make sure I'm still lined up nicely. And as you see, I'm using black for the facial features. And as I start assembling the facial features and stuff like that, I will hang it up on the wall behind me. We're used to these cold temps. We will warm up in April. Hey, Miss Karen. Yeah, I know, Dubravka. Doesn't make it yucky even less, though. Okay, so here is letter D. I am showing you guys all of the components as I get them built out. Let's see. Okay, so this one here has a few different pieces connected to it, so we're just going to carefully do it this part here first. We're going to press this one so that way there, then we can be able to do it the other eyeball on here because we're connecting the eyes to the little part of in between the face. Awesome sauce. Melissa says that this is on her list to do. Yeah, you will love it, Melissa. And the best part is it could be scrappy. It could be done up with yardage, with fat quarters. It does have it broken down for fat quarters. So if you are like me and love your fat quarters. I already had this pink left over from doing my son's quilt. My son and his girlfriend's quilt. So I'm like, this is perfect because grandma asked for pink. Pink and creams and tan. So I'm like, perfect. Thank you, Joanna. Yeah, essentially what I'm doing is I am just finishing up some of the piecing. So a little bit of the piecing that I had left over. Just added it to my list as well, Joanna says. Yeah, y'all are lucky because I almost went ahead and finished this whole thing up in a day. Because I was sick and I was dying to get in here to do this. I'm like, this thing came together so fast and so easy. Alrighty. Why is that not measuring up correctly? Okay, well, we are going to center it and we'll work with it the best way that we can. Because I don't know if I cut my pieces wrong or what, but we will figure it out and we will make it work. Let's see. Hey, Andrea. Loving your videos lately. Those blogs are super cute. Hey, Miss Mona. Did anybody yet watch Sean's video from today of his Back to the Basics video? I watched it while I was getting the pups taken care of. Dubravka, I'm in Michigan, just north of Detroit. So here is my little bear's eyes. So we're going to set this off to the side for a moment. And then we got to pull this off so that way there I can be able to get the other side done up on here. don't know why some of my pieces are being a little bit on the bigger side. I don't know if I miscut or what. But no matter what, we will make it work. Let's see, Naya just woke up for the 3rd time today. I did see Sean's video. Part of it, Joanna says, y'all gonna want to watch it because it is so stinking cute. I will watch it before I start editing tomorrow's video and filming my next one. Yes, ma'am. Let's see. Blame it on the Planet Parade. Planet Parade. Hey, just gotta press these two. Okay, now I do see here that I had a little bit of wrong measurement here, so I need to grab my cutting mat. Not entirely for sure where my small one is. That way there I can square that up. Hey Vicky, hey Katie, how y'all both doing? Thank you, Annette. Ouch. Pinch my finger in there. Alrighty. So here is our nose and our cheeks. Let's see. Everybody's just saying hi, hi, hi. Okay, so now we are going to, for the nose unit, plus 10 square between two. So eye unit row to nose and cheek row. Okay, so we want the eyes to be pointing downward. The big part, the black part of the eyes to be here. And then we want the nose to be here. And those seams there should match up. Okay. Yeah, I'll be out there as soon as I get done my live stream. Let's see here. So would you, if you were going to do this pattern, would you want to do it scrappy teddy bear or an organized teddy bear with like yardage or fat quarters or something? I think both would be super cute. Both ways are super adorable. Let's see, so cute, scrappy. I did both. Mine Scrappy Day says. So here is what we got so far. Super cute little bear. All right, so now. Okay, so now I am going to go ahead and put this part of the bear up on my wall. So we got the little face built out. Let's see. I think different would be cute, very and soft. And let's see here. Oh, most people in here are saying scrappy. I might do mine in flannels. Would be fuzzy. Yes, it would. And definitely soft. Ooh, minky. All right, so let's get back down here. Now we need to grab up we already trying to do the letter F, I believe. Nope, right here it is. So now time to make up our letter F group. And I'm just doing this with a 1/4 minute seam allowance. Hey Sean, how you doing? Loved your video. I was just talking about it with everybody that they needed to go watch it if they had not. That video is amazing. Okay, so now we are going to build out his tummy and his arms. So this first part here is big components on this, guys. Big components. So we are going to connect letter G, which is this one here, to our tummy, which is letter H. So I will try and take this one here off just for the time being, which is the other shoulder, letter I, and set him off to the side for a moment. That way there I can be able to focus on this. So H over here, and G. Make sure I got my pieces all nice and straight and matched up. Matched up good enough. Let's see, now is hit a silverish gray. So what day? Feeling sleepy after PT will keep you running as I drop off. No worries at all on that. Are you referring to the background day? Or you talking about this, like this background coloring? Okay, yeah, it's like a marble color. I got it off of a sale, I think from Missouri Star when they had their bolts for sale for like super cheap. Let me grab the bolt really quick and I can tell you exactly what it is. So this here is the bolt that I use for my background for this one, and it is Tonal Grunge Cream. It was a keepsake calico, Quilter's Cotton Fabric Edition. Let's see. Alrighty. Now, who in here, besides myself, put a heart in the chat if you guys are missing Auntie Donna from Handmade by Ying? So I'm telling you right now, I miss my Monday and my Fridays videos the Monday videos, the Friday live streams, and the Sunday live streams. Totally missing it. It's got my schedule all messed up. Putting it out there. I know she's really super sick, and I do want her to take her time and get better. I just miss her. I saw some of that in 108s and like to buy 108s when I can. It works out to be less per yard. Yes, girl. I love buying 108s. But it's also great for background fabric too. Which is why I like my yardage sometimes, because it's great for buying it for background fabrics. I think the kids getting to tiny houses might still like a teddy bear quilt. Yes. I noticed that too, Andrea, says Sean. I actually love buying 108s. I buy 108s every possible chance I get. It's just that they had such a good deal on those that I couldn't pass it up. Oh, look at all that love for Auntie Donna. Love seeing that whole thing of hearts in here. Now let me know. Now let's see, tell me in the chat if you are loving this back to the basics block thing each week. I am totally loving it. I've already recorded my first video for it, which will come out on the March 25th. Okay, let's see. I make sure I got my orientation correct. So this here, oh, y'all ain't even able to see what I'm doing. I forgot to put y'all back down here. So this here is my tummy and the shoulder, and it'd be the left shoulder. So now we need to put on the other shoulder. And Sean, I am loving those little numbers. The number labels that you created for us that you have. I absolutely love them. Come over here so I can pin it. Like Mr. Tutu is in there getting his bath right now. Something different and good to see. So many different creators participating. Yes, Day. I love seeing all the different stuff that everybody's coming up with. Super cute. Someone donated some quilting cutoff scraps to me. I loved it so much for testing my patterns that I had to go and search of more that looks like the sky, ice, and water from my Winter Wonderland series. Oh, awesome sauce. Love Back to Basics so far. All cute blocks. Yes. And easy. Very true. Okay, just gotta press this piece. Now, I might go a little bit longer than my 8 o'clock tonight, and I hope y'all don't mind. I just want you guys to be able to be here with me as I build this out and complete this. I have not forgotten about sending you chili. I have been, girl, don't worry about it. I've been keeping myself busy. I know you'll get chili to me whenever you're ready. Okay? So then, let's see here. All right, so now we can hang up this section. Let's see. I had to go outside and get Waylon bye-bye loves. Aw, Mr. Waylon. Okay, that is what we got so far, guys. Oops. There's what we got so far. Let's see. Thank you, Michelle. Alrighty, so now we're going to build out the next section. Next section has several pieces to it. And I am just going to take some pieces because we have a lot here pinned up. So we're just going to go down the line and get them all sewn on. And we're starting with letter N. Because I already got them all arranged how they need to be. So I'm just going to get them all stitched on. And then we'll bring this end over here. I want you guys to be able to see the whole thing tonight. Minus the borders, because I still got to figure out what I'm going to do for borders. I have not figured that out yet. Kind of thinking, well, I figure what I'll do at the end is brainstorm with you guys, the borders. That bear would be super cute for the isolate covers Leanna has been making. Yes, and I actually want to make some isolate covers too. I've been in contact with a few places. Well, in contact with one place that gave me the measurements and all that good stuff. Okay. So next up is we need to stitch this side here. all of these pieces here are all just pinned together. And I'm very carefully manipulating them so that way there I can get them all stitched all at once. One big continuous sew. Because that way there, then I can be able to just press them and start the assembly process of all my big components. In January, I was given some vintage fabric with tiny teddy bears on it. Wonder what a bear made out of it would look like. Super cute, I'm sure. I want to do one with Winnie the Pooh fabric. I have a bunch of Winnie the Pooh fabric, and then one of honeybee gnome fabric, and one out of, okay, now we got to cut our thread. Because too short of a hop skip to get over here. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Figure once he's all done, I'm gonna hold up some options and have you guys help me figure out what fabrics I should do for the borders. I'm kind of thinking of the background. It looked really cute with all the different browns that I used for the bear. Yes, stay. I love all the quilts that you make. I swear to goodness gracious, girl. I'm always just like, I want to grow up to be just like Day and Donna whenever I grow up. It'd be fun and super cool and all the other good stuff. So here's our paws. So now I just need to remove my little labels. Make sure I got everything orientated correctly. All my pins taken out. Okay. And while I am sitting here doing a lot of pressing right now, I'm going to bring y'all back over here. So that way there, I can still be able to see y'all. Like, hi! Now I am just using my best press inside of my acorn pen. Over there I can get nice, flat, beautiful seams. Let's see. You need a little extra oomph. Had a seam that was being a little on the sassy side. I'm hoping to make one out of sports fabrics. Oh, that'd be cool. Okay, one seam down. See, I'm like, okay, I have plenty of all of these fabrics, so I don't know whether I want to do like a light brown border or if I want to do a pink border, or I know I want to do black binding because that way there it'll frame it beautifully and really help make the eyes and nose pop. see. Trying to think of some good questions to ask y'all, and I cannot think of any offhand right now. This is crazy. I can usually come up with some wild, crazy questions off the top of my head to ask y'all. And right now I'm just like, duh, 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 duh. So this Saturday, John from Art East will be on with me on my live stream. So I'm excited to have him on here. It's always a lot of fun whenever I have John on here. You're going to pop her eyes out. You're so silly, girl. Okay, scoot that back up there. Let's see. And next up. Okay, so now we need to put some ears, our earpieces and stuff together over here. And now, let's see, bring y'all back down to the desk. Actually, put y'all back up here so that way y'all can be able to see this section. So there is that section so far. So now what I need to do is you need A, B, and C. So this in here is C. We need feel like this. Oh, nope, it's like that. Okay. And then this over here. Okay. Had some fuzz on there. Don't know what from. And then as you see, some of my pieces are not exactly the correct size for whatever reason. I'll just square it up since it's along the outside edges anyway when I get done before I add on the borders. And that fixes that problem. Let's see. Sweet dreams to Bravka says, nice project Janelle. Going to have some supper. Good night. Thank you. See you soon. Yes, ma'am. Oh, yes, there's a good question. What is everybody having for supper, or what did you have for supper? I have no idea what I'm having because the husband and son, I guess, picked it up while they were out. So I'm interested to see what they got me. I'm sure whatever it is, it's going to be absolutely amazing. Because, I mean, hello, it's food. Okay, so now I need to put this side of the head on over here. Put that down there, so that way there that matches up. There we go. Let's see, noodles with some type of sauce. Ooh, yum. I love noodles. See, ham and cheese sandwich. I don't know what happened right there. We went up with a big, huge knot. So let me make sure my seam is all good. Yep. Okay. Now we can press this. I should have made sure that each of these pieces were squared up. However, I was doing this all while we're having a fever. Let's see. TV dinner. Some of those are really good too, Vicky. My bro bought pizza puffs and cheese sticks home for dinner. Ooh, yum. Veggie pasta, red meat sauce, slow cooked all day, garlic bread and salad. Okay, Miss Linda, you won. I'm coming to your house. Okay. I'm just going to set this here off to the side because we're about to be putting this on top of the face. So first I got to, so this is going to be there. Now I need to go out there and grab the face down. So this is going to go like this because this is our cheeks. Hey, Miss Mary G. Miss Mary G had salmon and fries. Ooh, yum, 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 yums. Why is some of my pieces so wonky and not right? I cut some of them wrong or something. Oh well. Okay, I like to slow cook at work. Sometimes it drives the customers crazy. Oh, yes. And it just smells absolutely divine. Okay, so now we take this other section here, put it on the other side. Okay, let's see here. Make sure I haven't missed anything. Oh, man. Uh-oh. What happened, Miss Melissa? What are you oh-manning about over there? Let's see. So after I get done with this project, because I still got to get it quilted up. So once I get done with this project, then I will be doing up, I will be working on my donnell's bees that I started last year. I just got to square it at the top of this so that way I can be able to put the other pieces on here. I can be able to put the top of his head on. Everybody still in here? Ollie, Ollie, Otten free. All right, so here is our face. And now I got to put the ears on top of this. So now we're to the point where we are building out our bear. Our large components of our bear. And he is going to be so stinking cute. Don't want to ask out of turn, but I haven't seen him made by Ying. Any word? So she is currently at a retreat right now, her March retreat that she was hosting, and she is planning on doing a quick little live stream this Friday night. So stay tuned, guys. She's planning on doing just a quick little live stream talking about her Bargello quilt that she's going to be kicking off. So if all goes well, everything is going to be okay, and she is going to be back to her normal scheduled programming. But we will see how things go. Just got to play it by ear. This bug that she got has really been kicking the crap out of her, especially since her immune system was already weak when she got it. And so just keep the prayers coming for her, that she can get better and get back to what she loves doing, which is sewing. And keep watching her content to help her out. Because we all know that whenever we're down sick, it makes it really difficult to bounce back sometimes. Now for all these rows, I'm just going to press them going up towards the top instead of pressing them open. Because now I'm just adding all my rows on. So stinking cute so far. Yeah, all I can say is just make sure you keep Donna and Joe in their prayers. She actually still had them on the yuckiness and everything when she went for this retreat, but she wasn't able to get out doing it, so she had to just push through and go on. And keeping her distance from everybody. On the outside, she's not contagious, so. But she does still feel like ucky. Let's see. Yes, and if you have a channel, please feel free to do exclamation selfie and drop your link in here. Normally, I would pin at all my intersections right now, but I am just winging it because I can. I got like 1 or 2 pins here that I'm using just to pin as I go type of thing. And then before I get ready to start quilting this up, because I will be doing this as my very first big main project of free motion quilting, which will also be on my channel. Someone is sick at a retreat. She's not actually sick, so it's not like contagious. Hey, I always keep all of you guys in my thoughts and prayers. What size when finished? So let me grab that. When this is done, it says it is going to be 48 by 56. Okay, so now I am ready to add on the little footsies onto the bottom of the teddy bear. Add on those little footsies and his little tuchus. A very good size, yes. Yeah, so Katie, it's not anything contagious. It's her respiratory issues that are bothering her. So I just wanted to clarify that because I said it incorrectly at first. So, and I'm sorry, I did not mean make it sound like if she went to the retreat with some type of yucky gunk and everything type of thing where everybody else is going to get sick. She did not do that. Donna would never do something like that. Alrighty. Let me move the camera back up to my big camera. I am just doing a rough draft of pressing right now, and I will go back later and do a much better job of pressing this. As we're squaring up everything before I decide on borders and putting on borders. All right, guys, so this is done. I actually built a quilt top in one live stream, guys. So here is my adorable little teddy bear quilt. But here he is, guys, all in his glory. Now, what do you guys think? Should I do, I'm kind of thinking the brown that I use for his tummy, cheeks, and paws, that would be a nice little border going around it. And then a black, like do a border of the background, a border of the light brown, and then the binding in black. That's what I'm thinking. Let me know what you guys think. And if you're catching this on a replay, let me know what you guys think on if you guys think that would look good. But that is what I am thinking for the borders and everything. But it is so stinking cute. This is definitely something I would be making again. So bright and happy, it made me smile. Aw! Thank you, Miss Linda. Thank you, Joe and Joanna and Auntie Patricia and Mary G. Okay, guys, it is 8:15. I am going to go ahead and end this here. And if you're watching this on replay, let me know what you think about the borders that I'm thinking. I'm thinking to do a thin border, like a 2-inch border of the background fabric, and then a border of the tan fabric to help frame it nicely, and then do the binding in the black to really give the eyes and nose a pop. So let me know what you guys think. I will talk to y'all later. I'm going to go and have my dinner. Talk to y'all later. See y'all Saturday.